The Emperor is considered the new man, the first and greatest of the new mutant subspecies of human psykers. A psyker is an individual of any intelligent species who possesses some degree of psychic ability or powers. He is also a perpetual, a member of a mutant branch of the human species with seemingly superhuman abilities, the most important of which is immortality, for which they were named. He is also the collective reincarnation of the extinct shamans, wizards, and wise men who guided primitive humanity during prehistoric times. As the Emperor aged, his powers began to manifest and become more potent. He gradually remembered his thousands of past lives, adding all of their knowledge and experience to his own. One account of the Emperor's origin claims that he had mortal brothers and sisters and states that he was born in the 8th millennium BC, in a Neolithic village along the banks of the Sakarya River in Anatolia. While still an adolescent, the Emperor's father was murdered by his uncle. As he prepared his father's body for a primitive funeral ritual, the Emperor had a psychic vision of his father's murder. Later, the boy who would become the Emperor calmly approached his uncle and stopped his heart with a slight use of his telekinetic psychic abilities, showing neither sorrow nor malice for the deed. According to the Emperor, this was the moment he realized that humanity needed law, order, and the guidance of a wise ruler to reach its full potential. After his father's murder, he left his village for the first city of humanity, likely one of the Sumerian city-states of ancient Mesopotamia. For thousands of standard years before becoming the Emperor, he guided and observed humanity's development, assuming the guise of many historical figures. He was aware that the darker extremes of human nature were feeding the growth of the chaos gods in the warp. Thus, he sought to promote peace and harmony on old Earth and fight against the ruinous powers. Whatever his true origins, the man who would become the Emperor was the most powerful psyker ever born among humans. Whether this ability of the Perpetuals occurred naturally or was artificially induced is unknown, but the Emperor was present during humanity's prior star-spanning civilization, known as the Age of Technology. He associated with other Perpetuals, including a woman named Olivia Sirica. Together with other Perpetuals, the man who would become the Emperor traveled to the night world of Malek aboard a one-way voidcraft. There, they discovered a warp gate into the realm of chaos, which the future Emperor entered. Within the Imperium, he forged an unknown bargain with the Chaos Gods, and was imbued with new powers and the knowledge required to create the Primarchs, superhuman beings whose creation combined techniques of arcane genetic science with the energies of the warp, and later, the Space Marines. Despite their early willingness to strike a bargain with him, the Chaos Gods later recognized the Emperor as their greatest enemy among all the intelligent beings in the galaxy, thus naming him the Anathema.